All right, and hey there, everybody. Welcome. And I'm Troy, your KC Vapor. Welcome back again with another review. I'm going to do a short review today. It's more kind of a first impressions, out of the box type of review. A lot of the reviews I want to do in the future are going to be stuff I've been using for quite a while. But I went ahead and built and wicked up and juiced up a new RDA today. I've been promising for this review for a couple of days. This is for the Wotofo STNG or STNG MTL RDA, which is a mouth-to-lung RDA. That is the kind of draw, for those of you who do not know, that is the kind of draw that is for like a cigarette style draw rather than the big direct lung type of thing. This is more for that tighter, lower wattage. A dual 18650 mod like this. This is the Zeus X mod. Two 18650 batteries inside of this at 22 watts is going to last you a long time. So that's the good thing. But this is the mod. This is the actual drip tip that's on it. This is like that European style drip tip. Some people really hate these things. I actually really like it. It's very comfortable. The draw is really nice on it. I'll take this off. You can kind of see the build that's in it. This is the build I got in it. It's just it's one of the coils that came with it. It's like the little mouth to lung Clapton coil, and it's real nice. It's got a nice hit to it. There's a little hole on the side here. This hole right there, that's the airflow hole right there. That is the air hole, and that's where you adjust it. And it can be just a little bit covered up, or leave it. If you leave it all the way open, I'd say it's about like a Caliburn pod kind of draw. I like to tighten it up a little bit, about halfway closed, and it gives you that a little bit tighter than that, almost more right at being a cigarette, and which is kind of how I like my MTL draws to be. I like it more cigarette-like as far as that tight draw goes. What can I say? The flavor is really good for that lower wattage mouth-to-lung type of experience. That's all pretty much the pros for it. The cons of this thing is only one mainly, and it's kind of got a sloppy vape. That's the best way I can say it. When you suck through a straw, this is a weird way of saying it, but when you suck through a straw and you kind of and you get at the bottom of the glass and you kind of have that slurpy feeling in your mouth, kind of feeling, that's kind of what I get out of this. It doesn't have that smooth air all the time. 90% of the time I get this kind of feeling that's going almost like there's liquid in the air thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird, and I can't seem to figure out a way to get rid of that. And I kind of did some research about it to kind of see what I could say about it. And I'm finding that other people are talking about that same thing. So I guess it's not me. Is what I'm saying. It's not anything I'm doing. Other reviewers and other people are finding that there's this kind of sloppy. I'm trying to use a better term than that because that's kind of a nasty term, but yeah, it's more of a sloppy type of vape. I don't want to say it's bad. I would say I recommend this for someone that's wanting to get a higher nicotine, like a 6 or a 12 e-liquid, or a nic salt, 25, 35, 40 milligram nic salt type of thing. It'd be great for that. I enjoyed it. I'm going to continue using it, but as soon as I find an MTL vape that's a little bit less sloppy, I'm probably going to not use this anymore. So I'll just say that. That's how I'm going to say flavor is probably like a 7 for MTL. Out of a 1 to 10, I'd give this RDA about a 7 overall. On a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give all my juices a scale of like 1 to 5-star type thing, 1 to 5. I'm going to give all my device 10 type up to 10. And I'd say this is about a 7. So I think that's fair for this. But that draw, it's just not as smooth as it could be. There's just some kind of sloppiness. I don't know if you can hear it. You can almost even hear it. I mean, you want the coils to pop. That's a no, but that's not really popping. That's the sound of it, that gurgle almost. And I'm finding that I'm not the only one having that problem. So, anyway, that's pretty much it on that. I'll do a quick of what you kind of get. I'm kind of doing this backwards. Usually kind of go with what you get first, then you talk about what the whole thing is. So I'm kind of doing this backwards, but it's okay. This is the box, and we're going to come around here, and you can even turn it sideways if you want.
That's fine.
Okay, and this is what you get. This is where the RDA goes. Take this out, and you're going to get an instruction manual. Typical stuff. You're going to get a screwdriver, a hex pin to take, like, it'll come with a 510 pin you can make for squonking, another piece, another drip tip. It's 510 as well. If you want to use your own 510s, you're welcome to do so. It's got extra. It's got one more coil that I already have. That's the Clapton coil. It's a 0.8 ohm single-stranded coil. A 0.12. It's actually a 1.2 ohm. It's a 2.5 millimeter coil. It's N80, which is nichrome, and some cotton. Come back over here. And that's what you get with it. And that's all the goodies you get. You get a pretty good amount of goodies with stuff, and that's typically the way Wotofo is. I really like Wotofo as a company. They typically give you a lot of good goodies with all your stuff. You usually get cotton coils, your O-rings, and your 510 pins, and all that stuff. You usually get all that stuff with it. And Wotofo has been really good at that, and I love their packaging. That green and black they use is, I think, one of the best in the business. So, but anyway, enough about all that. I just want to make this kind of quicker. I'm not going to do any building and wicking on this one. I just wanted you to kind of know what this was all about, and that's about it. So, as always, relax, blow some O's, and please keep vaping.